Hello and welcome to Bloodsport MMA. Charlesoliveira is the unofficial backup for UFC 284 in Perth, Makhachev versus Volkanovski. Now, why is the UFC lately hiding their backups so much and not announcing them? Before we get to that, guys, make sure to subscribe to this channel. I would highly appreciate that. It's one click. Thank you so much in advance. And now let's start the video. Charlesoliveira posted a picture of his flight tickets to Perth to Australia for the fight of Volko versus Islam. And we don't have an official statement of anyone that he's the official backup. Maybe until this video is out, we'll have one, but I can't see a world where Charlesoliveira, okay, I can't see a world, but I don't think that Oliveira flies all the way to Perth. It's not just around the corner to watch Islam fight Volko if he's not the backup fighter. Because we know that Charlesoliveira won't just get the immediate rematch against Islam. Charlesoliveira has to fight Beneil Dariush, in my opinion, and the winner gets a shot against whoever wins that fight between Islam and Volko. So I don't believe he just flies there to be in the crowd to then get called in the octagon and be like, hey, yeah, I'm next. I don't believe that. I believe if he flies to Perth, he will be the backup fighter. He's not the guy that just goes to events to watch it because he's just such a big fan of the sport.
Fanboy! The man was a fanboy!
But on the other side, I ask myself, like, I haven't really seen him in a real camp. It didn't feel like he's in camp. I saw him in Brazil, he was chilling, drinking, you know what I mean? So it's kind of weird. And why are we not hearing anything? That's the main topic of that video. Like, every now and then the UFC have backup fighters. For example, Khabib versus Gaethje. Chandler was the backup there. And Chandler, of course, he was new to the organization, but still, he got advertised so much. Like, he's the backup, he got introduced all over the place, he got media, everybody knew he's the backup. Now, like, not even Oliveira, that we didn't hear anything from the UFC. Also, at UFC 283, Rio, we had Anthony Smith being the backup for Jamal Hill versus Glover. If I wouldn't listen to the Believe in Me podcast with Anthony Smith, I would not even know that. The UFC never covered him in any way as far as I remember. They never said anything about that. Same with Pantoja, I never know how to pronounce his name. The flyweight fighter. He was the backup for Moreno versus Figueiredo. And he's not just any name, he's the official #1 contender. They did not cover him at all. Or at least I didn't feel like they covered him at all. I myself didn't knew until I saw him in the... I remember I was in Brazil walking out of my hotel room, walking to the elevator, and I walked past someone and I was like, wait. Wasn't that Alexandre Pantoja? Then I was like, yeah, no, but wait, he doesn't fight. Then I went to my phone, Googled, and I saw he's the backup fighter in like some kind of MMA junkie media thing, whatever. It's like, yeah, why didn't I, like, I'm an MMA freak, how do I not know that? They did not make any advertisement for that at all. And I think that's not right, because, yeah, of course, your focus should be to focus with the promotion on the two fighters really involved in the fight. But still, you want, if a fighter pulls out, you want that the fans are already hyped for the backup. With Chandler, I was like, okay, if anybody pulls out here, I'm hyped to see Chandler in there. If Jamal Hill versus Glover, the one that guy would have pulled out, probably most of the fans would have thought that the fight is off. And then it's like, yeah, Anthony Smith is here. Goes, what? Okay. Yeah, then do it. There's no hype. They didn't build up anything. And I don't know why they do that lately. As I said back in the day, they didn't have backup fighters for every event, but they advertised them if they had one, made it a big thing. Now I feel like for every title fight, they have a backup, which is kind of smart. For every title fight, they have a backup, but they don't really advertise it anymore. It's very weird. Like a guy like Charlie do Bronx, who is such a heavy fan favorite. That's crazy. That's crazy in my opinion. What is your opinion on that, guys? Write it in the comments. Did you know that Charlie do Bronx will be the backup? Do you think he's the official backup, or do you think he's just a fan in Perth? Maybe he loves Islam. I don't know. Write all in the comments, guys. Make sure to like this video, subscribe to this channel, guys. I would highly appreciate that. And most importantly, that your body appreciates you. Eat your vegetables, guys. Until next time, bye-bye. Bloodsport out.
Eat your vegetables.